Hey, party animals! Welcome to Unicorn Overlord, a highly anticipated game from the very talented people at Vanillaware. This is a game that I've been looking forward to, and I'm glad that I can finally record it and show you all. Sorry if that earlier part, assuming it doesn't get cut, where I just let all the animations play. I like to let each and every game I get, it just have its little moment before I start into it. So let's dive right in. Now, for prior notice, I have not played demo or seen anything else because I like to go in with a fresh mindset. Look at everybody on horses. They ride the Hans so well. Hans. A unicorn! There's the unicorn! We did it, guys! We solved the mystery of the unicorn!
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate.
Then why is he terrorizing the
You
countryside?
still can. A sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await.
So, weird way to refer to a
Safeguard the reign
child.
of the unicorn as well.
We did it, guys! We solved the mystery of the unicorn
Hold it
overlord!
close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother,
Dude.
are they coming for us?
All within the child's ears. It's alright, son. Mother is going to die.
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
No, he's gonna take you to McDonald's. Go get a Happy Meal, son.
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
Are we not going to McDonald's?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
About to say, so there's no voice acting for this part, but okay. Well, yeah, clearly, there's a gate right in front of you.
We've no time to falter.
Okay, yeah, we have to go around.
Forward!
Gentlemen,
On your guard!
Does this suit you? I am your
ouch.
shield. We strive together. I trust you.
Gotta say, the art style does hold well up to all of their other previous games. I do have a bit of a history with some of their older titles. And yeah, from what I've seen and played, they're pretty good. I would recommend the games from the developers. They do have a set standard, and most of their stuff does tend to blend together, but you can easily tell it's theirs.
Brace yourself.
That's not necessarily always a bad thing.
Crush him good. You'll see no harm.
I can't get through that shield, it's too big.
Witness the royal blade.
Not the Hans. No!
Embarrassing.
Yeah, this lady just had to compete against horses.
I am your shield.
Great.
We shall
Okay,
see our
so
way through.
we've learned that everyone on that guy's army is absolute trash. And as soon as we get to Valmore, he's gonna decimate us.
I have you.
Go.
Assaulting lance. Jesus!
Cornus shall never cave.
It's your turn. 48. Okay, so they're supposed to be comparable. We'll see how that plays out.
Caesar.
Must I do everything myself?
Enlighten me, Valmore. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to
I see.
plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
Well, you gotta give him this. He's got ambition.
Unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand.
Well, that was the end of that.
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord.
We've got all the Happy Meals.
And yet our work only just begins.
We move
stand
to Burger
now
King
at a new
next.
dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last.
After that, I'm thinking
Realize,
Arby's.
though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
And the boys
Did they have the Happy Meal?
a truth
I
obscured only
don't
by
know,
his
my
mother's
lord.
futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
We will rip the toy from his little hands. But later.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmore rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph,
That
who
Hans
took
can
wing
cross
beyond
water.
Valmor's
Oh my
wretched
god.
grasp to asylum on the thorned isle of Palavia in the holy kingdom of Albion.
No one wants
And
to touch
boastfully
Albion.
proclaiming
Online.
himself Evereth's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long
Jeez,
Sonora's
seriously?
final dominion was realized.
Okay, so I guess he
His
did have a
blood-soaked
vision and
purification
then
come
beat the
to
Soken.
bear.
See it out.
Few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night.
I mean, like, what has he done though?
10 years
What
have
has he done?
passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
I mean, you're not saying what he's done so far. He just got to war, the unicorn ring. So you just set to war. That's all. That's all. Like, you haven't said what he's been doing
I
for the
wonder if
place.
those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Presented by Atlas. Race Escape. And developed by...
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
You always were the optimist, but for the bright one.
You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine.
I don't hear
That,
it.
and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but... Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be
My
theirs,
friend,
but the heavens will
guerrilla
surely
warfare
favor those who
tactics.
stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too
We strike them
confident.
hard, we strike them
Just
fast, then we
Make
disappear.
sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're
No, it's
flying
many
some Moira
ships.
colors too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch.
Where to find that last Happy Meal toy. And remember, Wendy's after all is said and done.
All soldiers have alighted, sir!
dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
He'll love Wendy's. Sir, Wendy's nuts hit his face? Ah, he's got me again!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother.
I pray to you, Beauty Burger.
How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying.
Yeesh.
She's fast.
She punked me real good. Ooh!
Scarlet!
That was dirty. You didn't have to stab the guy from the back.
That's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A
War.
shore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
War, Scarlet. War never changes.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
No
I
idea.
can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
I mean, those two were a poor example, but they're human just like you.
Come, let's move outside.
You don't know their stories.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on.
Old man.
Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We'd best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
I don't swing that way.
Queen
Sir.
Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother.
The only thing you have left.
Thank you for this,
I'm afraid.
Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
The day will be ours. Onward.
Don't have anything else. Ourselves and magic defense. nothing else really. Weak cells and guard rate. I'm pretty okay across the board. Cells offense, defense measure. Against armored foes, such as Hopwood. Give him a good bonk. House cards. Really? Huh. Can break gates and barricades and that's it. Nothing really interesting about those guys.
Easy now.
Not really needed. And God said you die. I wouldn't call that a win. They're not dead. Okay.
We march. The path is set.
Finish them off. Time to finish the job. Leave nothing undone. God says perish.
We march on.
There we go.
Well fought. Onward. Tis ours now.
This is mine now.
Ready. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Oh boy. It is just you, buddy. It is just you, but okay. Show me what you got.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You don't say.
the service of the royal family, awaiting your command. As you wish.
It's not looking great.
He will most certainly die. They will most certainly die. I think I know which one I want. Goodbye.
I am with you.
And dead. Okay, I guess he can't learn anything anytime soon.
A trivial undertaking.
Yeah, rightfully so, you fuckers backed off. He's bleeding profusely. Please, just chug the whole thing. Honestly, you need it.
I've got to make this work.
It's a wonder you haven't died sooner. Yeah, you don't say. Very much agreed. Please. Oh, well, it could have been a number of many things. Money, women, drugs. Money, women, and drugs. Any combination of the three, really. Well. I suppose it's time to just finish him off. To war! Kill them all!
I shall hold nothing back.
Oh god. He did stand a chance. Oh no.
I fight in me yet. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Oh.
I have you.
Wait, it was just a joke, it was just a joke! Ah. And dead.
Glory to the liberation! For the liberation. Come.
He's just gonna finish them all off on his own.
Oh, the battle is won. A trivial undertaking.
Trivial's right. Killing everybody.
Your demise. Hold fast.
Well, shit. No. Ah.
I fight in me yet. For the liberation. I shall hold
Look,
nothing back.
look, Joseph, I don't know what to tell you to make you stop. You killed everyone.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Money,
Joseph,
women,
Cornia's
drugs.
most decorated
Take a
knight.
break.
I shall close a book on your tale myself.
I have you.
And he's dead. However, the job still remains undone.
Fatigue has struck.
Oh, so that's how you do it. Yeah.
Come.
It is just him. He's just one-on-one.
Stand true. The battle is won.
Perhaps I can kill him with my magic. No, I think the guy on the horse is gonna do him in.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Try again.
Hold fast.
Yeah, I know. They all just got pretty much one shot by this old man.
Glory to the liberation.
This old man took out all of them.
A trivial undertaking.
You hate to see it. You certainly hate to see it. Okay, money, more funds, honors. I don't know what that does or what that means, but I do know what the renown is.
What foolishness is this?
Seriously, you got beat by an old
Such
man.
as I, brought low by the Cornian vermin that gnawed our ankles.
No, just an old man and his horse.
Fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Now you could have done that before.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy?
Nope, not at all.
Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head.
Is that mind control, really?
What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
All within 10 years,
shudder to
yes. I
think what
suppose so.
unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though
Like-
there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
You're not gonna tell
That's
us.
enough.
What has he
You mustn't drag
done?
yourself any further. do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth,
Gee, if your mom had that,
believed it to be
maybe
mere
things would have gone
a
differently.
symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The
I see, so that's where
Orthodoxy has a
unicorn
similar
comes from.
story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Well, that's that mystery solved. We did it, guys.
Should
We solved
Galerius'
the
rule
mystery
be
of the
built upon
unicorn.
foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta?
This is paltry vendetta on my part. I will do
The path
no
before
lie.
us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
You fight for justice, he fights for his friends. She follows you,
Today
I
marks our
walk the
first
path of
foray into the
vengeance.
mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
And as your tactician, I will see it done, my lord.
And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more.
Although I may have knocked him around a bit
By
too
the
hard.
way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we've reached solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you.
Uh-huh.
It's just...
Sure.
Our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different,
Sure.
but I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
Oh my god.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Man, what the fuck, man?
You've seen that, have you? No, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right.
No, it does not.
When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown.
Okay, so
Still,
you're the sticking
I'm
one.
of
Got
the
it.
same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, Your Majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Call to action.
Elaine, why have you stopped?
We're surrounded.
Seems I was about to say, we have guests.
Not the welcome party.
The welcome wagon. Than what I was expecting.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe, you useless bitch.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know.
It could be anything.
Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Chloe, this is all your fault. Gotta admit, I kinda like his design. Ah. A fellow working man. Is everybody attacked from the back?
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
I'm sure there's a good
that
reason.
knight who took her?
His name is Renaud, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it.
Perhaps.
Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy.
Wait,
Making
seriously?
more direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her
So this is it's a religious reason.
Sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
And I didn't take him for a zealot.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
Can you at least be more accurate?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We went after Renaud. We've got to go through them.
Yeah, they signed up for the job.
Your
They know what they're
Highness,
doing. Yes.
we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
Housecarls are excellent attackers, defense, damage. They didn't do that back on the island. First, finally, that's. Alright, well, with the stakes already set and us settled nicely into the game, I think that's a good place to call it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll party with you animals next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.